So I'm in the middle of recording a video and I go on Twitter and I see that Dana White recently just did an interview with Complex News. He addresses a lot of things that the fans have been complaining about, and he goes about it quite literally in the worst way possible. And it's such bad timing because look at this. I was in the middle of a video where I was talking about, man, the MMA community is so negative, and here I am contributing with these videos, just bitching and moaning about Diego versus Volk Part 2, Kamaru versus Islam, the speculated rumor fight, Patty versus Justin. And even though I do stand on all those critiques I've had of those dog shit fights, let's be honest, I had this video planned where I was going to be like, man, let's be positive. Bro, I made a whole slideshow where I was gonna compliment my least favorite UFC fighters. I had Leon Edwards in there, Sean Strickland. I was gonna explain why I don't like these fighters, just as fighters, not people. Well, some of their personalities may be a bit hit or miss, but I just dislike them at most, on varying degrees. And then I'll give them the pros, whether I think that they're funny or they're active, this and that, this and that. I was gonna be like, man, enough of the negativity. Let's throw some good vibes in the air. But I kid you not, I go on Twitter and I see this.
All the talk of Michael Chandler and Connor, do you see like that as like a realistic thing?
No, I mean that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that's
That was a couple years ago. We promised Michael Chandler a Conor McGregor fight, and that's why he was inactive for like 2-3 fucking years. And now that Conor might actually come back, we're not gonna have Michael Chandler fight. Fuck him. This interview, man. This interview, bro. In fact, hold on. We're gonna talk about all these separate clips. Where's the worst one? This one's bad. Where's the worst one? Who the fuck cares? This one. Listen to this.
was a rematch when the Lopez 2. Some people, I guess, maybe were questioning why there was a rematch when the first fight felt a little decisive on Volk's behalf.
A little decisive. Diego won possibly one round out of 5. Maybe the second round because he knocked down Volk. But in that same round, Volk also knocked him down. This was not a little decisive. This was a neutralization of a caveman with good boxing and good BJJ, spending 25 minutes trying to find the chin and failing to do so. And instead of giving Volkanovski, one of the greatest featherweights of all time, and possibly his last fight, one more interesting contender, because this division has 2 undefeated top contenders, instead of giving him a variety to add to his legacy, you are giving that same caveman another 25 minutes to have the chance to fluke KO him. A little decisive. This was massively decisive. And what pisses me off about this even more, oh God, I sound like a bitch, but listen to how he responds to the rightfully justified criticism of the embarrassment that is Diego versus Lopez Part 2. Diego versus Volk Part 2.
Some people, I guess, maybe were questioning why there was a rematch when the first fight felt a little decisive on Volk's
Little decisive.
behalf.
Yeah. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
You know what? Before I even curse this bald, fat fucking shutout, I will say this. He's right. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Stop giving the UFC fucking money. And I need to tell myself this, and I'm a hypocrite in this part, but I love this sport. I'm not gonna lie, I really love MMA. But we live in a capitalist society. We reward things with money, with value. This is why the MCU lasted as long as they did, even though they would make 9 times out of 10 a shit Marvel movie, the same rinse and repeat formula over and over again. People went in droves. Every movie they made, gajillion dollars. So they lasted so long, and now it's barely dying out after Endgame, just shit after shit after shit. If something sucks, we don't give them money. That does not happen with the UFC, with MMA. Dude, if we could stay up for like a Barber fight night, or DDP versus Sean Strickland 2, or we could entertain the idea of John Jones versus Stipe, Khalil Roundtree versus Alex Pereira, Sean O'Malley versus Cheeto 2. If you don't like it, let's hear that again.
First fight felt a little decisive on Volk's behalf.
Yeah. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
If my wife hits me, I hit her back. If you don't like it, don't watch it. What if he's literally Hitler? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Is this not the equivalent of let them eat cake bullshit? The fans don't like it. Do polls, make a vote, hear the community. Who is hyping this fight? Volk doesn't like it. Diego blockhead ass probably likes it because he's getting another fucking title shot. Volk's last opponent, I already did a video on why Volk and Diego shouldn't happen. I complained already. There's so many reasons, legacy-wise, ranking-wise. There are contenders that deserve it more than Diego. Mavzar, who's undefeated, has already beat Diego Lopez. Lerone Murphy has fought more. Well, has he fought more? He's fought recently. This could be the greatest featherweight of all time, his last fight ever. A rematch against a guy who he already destroyed. There's a chance he could get fluke KO'd. We already know Volk is a better fighter than Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez is the most overrated featherweight right now. He is not that good. He fluked Diego. He 10-8'd him first round grappling, couldn't finish him. On the feet, round 2, he was getting lit the fuck up. Gene had a low fight IQ moment, was aggressive, pushed forward. He got caught. Diego got dominated. Gene got caught.
I got caught. You got dominated.
If they run it back, Gene wins, bro. And I'm not even coping about it. Diego is, he fights like a, he's not horrible, but he's nowhere near Volk. So if he beats Volk, bro, it's a fluke KO. When Ilya KOs people, it's not a fluke. I'll say it's a fluke as a joke and whatnot, but you could tell the skill level is miles different from Ilya and Volk to Diego. Embarrassing, especially if I was gonna call him Fluke Lopez. If Diego flukes Volk and Volk retires, bro, Volk has only lost to Islam and Ilya, literal gods of MMA. Now imagine, like, it's a stain. It's a stain on Volk's record and low key on Diego's, because everyone's just gonna call it a fluke. Like, oh, you beat. It's horrible. I'm complaining about this fight again. I know we as UFC fans will watch any slop that they give us, but at a certain point, if you really want us to treat this as a real sport, it's getting disrespectful. It's literally disrespectful. The fans are the reason why you were able to sell this fucking company for $7 billion, and you're gonna tell us if you don't like it, don't watch it? Find anybody who likes the fight first and then tell them that, right? Like, this is something you say when there's a few haters that are bitching and moaning about a fight that does make sense. Like, if someone bitched about Islam versus JDM, this is the type of shit you say. Volk versus Diego Lopez too, and that's your justification. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't want to promote the UFC, fucking leave. Nobody likes you anymore. You literally promote the UFC by recording on a DSi.
This is literally the definition of a super fight. So that's the main event.
What's up, fight fans? Izzy versus Joe Pyfer, and that's all I got today. I'll see you at the next one. Kill yourself. Hold on. Before we continue upward, let's see what else he said. Let's address the other bullshit he said. God, look at him. Okay, so this is just terrible in its own right. What are they going to do with Conor McGregor then? If he's not fighting Michael Chandler to wash the old heads, this is like the perfect fight. One, it gives Chandler somewhat of a happy ending. He got sidelined for the last 3 years because of this fucking junkie. He couldn't keep his promise into the UFC. He just wanted to gamble and cheat on his wife and fight allegations in court. Good job. Yeah, Conor, what a legacy you left behind. And now Chandler is still being sidelined. Who do you give Chandler, bro? You've already given him Patty, he lost to Charles again. It's like, okay, so let's just move past that. Cause I'm sorry, Chandler, I can't save you. Dana White,
Do that, Joe Rogan was saying that you should just have Alex fight John Jones at the White House. Is that something you feel like?
At 205?
I mean,
Why the fuck would it be at 205? John's a heavyweight now. Alex has done everything he needs to do at light heavyweight. The only thing, maybe, Olberg, in a just world, it would be a trilogy against Magomed, but they're not going to do that. Obviously, the thing is, we want Alex to become the first triple champ, or at least try to do it. I think Alex doesn't beat Tom. I don't even think he beats John Jones, but it would be cool to see him go for that. But regardless of that, and that stupid ass fuck, a 205? Yeah, 205. Then maybe after that, he'll go back down to a middleweight and challenge Hamzat. With all that being said, why are we still talking about John Jones? He fucking ducked Tom. He literally let down everybody. We all celebrated when he finally hung him up. Fuck this guy. But obviously John doesn't deserve that fight. Let's see what this is. I've talked too much about the Armin situation.
To be able to count on him. It's like
Armand
it should have been Sarukian.
Yeah.
Sarukian's got to work his way back up there, man.
He's still number one contender. Where does he have to work his way? I don't understand after the number one, there's not a zero. It's just the champion, bare minimum interim, and he, as number one contender, he beat Dan Hooker. Not the greatest win in the world, but what more due diligence can he accomplish? Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Scorpion's had opportunity. He didn't take it.
Because-
I have to be able to count on somebody if somebody was going to fight for a world championship.
This is reasonable, and I get why he's even more picky because of the John Jones fiasco. That is true, but the problem is he's still the number one contender, and sports are achievement based. You know, we reward talent. It's a meritocracy. And you already punished him. He fought Dan Hooker. He didn't have to. Maybe in this situation he did, but he did it and he won. What else can he do? Let's see.
Got to be able to count on him. It's like the whole John Jones thing. Right
Yeah.
Now, you know.
What does it look like when you say he's got to work his way back up? Like, what does that look like?
Well, he just fought this last fight he won.
Yeah.
Almost blew the fight by headbutting him in the face at the.
That was fucking stupid. I'll give him that. Armin, I like Armin, especially recently. He's been a lot more likable, calling Neon gay and all that shit, but that was dumb of him. Armin does have anger issues, fucking rich kid narcissist, but that's reasonable.
At the weigh-ins. We'll see. It's not like he hasn't had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Be one thing if he hadn't had the opportunity. There was a time when Bilal Muhammad had won so many in a row. And
That was a stupid picture, Bilal. Hold on, Bilal mean mugging Muhammad? Why are they doing it like that? Oh, he looks so skinny there. I don't know, but yeah, it's not comparable. Maybe like Bilal obviously deserved it way more. The win streak, but I mean Armin still deserves it, and yeah, he did blow the title, but I say, already punished. Now it seems like you're using his punishment as an excuse to protect Paddy versus Ilya, which will probably do more numbers because Paddy and Ilya are bigger stars, but Armin is really the true test for both fighters, and we all know that.
Muhammad had won so many in a row, and Bilal was like, "How many fucking fights do I have to win to get a title shot?" You know what I mean? It's not like that.
There was a lot of.
A gajillion, unless your name is Sean O'Malley. Then you could fight Peter Yan when you're ranked number 11. Or if your name is fucking Paddy, and you could beat losing streak Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green, Michael Chandler, and then you'll get the title shot. Come on, Bilal. Come on, mean mugging Muhammad.
Talk with the fans online saying making that fight means that like the rankings don't matter anymore. Did you feel like that was?
No, I don't think that. Plus Sarukian just fought too.
Yeah.
He had a fight. We made this fight, and it's the beginning of the year.
And he also just grappled. I know grappling is different than MMA, but Armin says he's fucking ready. He's been ready. He wanted to fight in January. But, yeah. You're a terrible promoter. You were cool in the Conor McGregor days. And I do have a soft spot for you, because you're a big thing with the UFC. But recently, you've been a fucking joke. The way you promote these fights is absolutely disgusting. Fucking recording on your iPhone 8, talking about, "What's up, fight fans? Today we're going to be talking about Joe Pyfer versus Israel Adesanya and a WMMA fight. And that's it. Tune in to Power Slap. Fuck you." What else did this Dana White reacts to Alex? Who gives a fuck?
What's your reaction when you saw Alex and Tracy go official on Instagram?
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Okay, I'll give him that. Okay. I also don't get what a stupid question. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Okay, well, I don't like you. Ooh, I was about to tell him to do something. Sean Strickland via nobody gives a fuck. Is that it? Damn, we went. Okay, well, either way. Oh, wait a minute. The UFC have no plans to strip Elite. Whoa, what is this? Hold on. The UFC have no plans to strip Elite support of his lightweight title and will give him however long he needs to do. This is fantastic. This is what I want to see. I love, because my thing is, my favorite moment of last year was when the heavyweight division was held up. That was badass. And I was thinking, man, let's hold up another division, the lightweight. Let's make sure Ilya goes through a divorce and takes as much time as he needs. Thank you, Ilya. The UFC is not going to strip Ilya. They're going to give him all the time that's necessary. If for some reason they have an interim title defense, they have to have an interim title defense, they would allow it. They have a lot of faith in Toporia's current status as a star. Okay. All right, well, there goes my positivity for the day. Let's see if there's any more great news. Dude, I'm fucking scared. Oh, it's just John Jones shitting on DC. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Magomed. Dude, these are jump scares now. Hold on. Magomed, I am back. Who you guys want to see me fight next? We missed you, Big Ank. Well, we didn't, but okay. We hate your manager. You should probably fight Yuri, but Yuri kind of deserves a title shot. We just got to see what Alex does. Alex, Olberg, Yuri, that's a tricky little. And then you got fucking Azuma, I think, fighting Costa. What's going on? What's going on? What is this? You know what? I actually don't hate this if Ilya comes back bare minimum by summer. I hate how inactive Ilya is. He's got a somewhat recent excuse, obviously the divorce, but I mean, fighting one time 2024, he was in the cage no more than 3 minutes. He knocked out Charles in 2, and that's it. That's crazy. But Ilya is a star. Dana White should be immediately removed from anything UFC related, and he should just go host his favorite sport in the world, Power Slap. Yeah. Dana White does not give a shit about you, about me, about the fans. He doesn't care. He already makes his money. He's so nonchalantly, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Keep that in mind. That's the UFC promoter. That's our guy. All right, anyways, like and subscribe. That other video will be coming out shortly. I'll see you at the next one.